So the gym is feeling hard for you. You struggle to get out of bed to go to the gym. And when you do go to the gym and you do your workouts, you still feel like you're not making any progress. You look at yourself in the mirror, you still see that fat guy, you still see that skinny guy, and you're wondering, is all of this worth it? Am I actually doing the right things? Am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? All of those thoughts stem from one thing that you are relying on when you are going to the gym, and that is motivation. I also used to do the same thing, relying on motivation to fuel myself on my fitness journey. When I look at myself in the mirror, relying on my emotions to actually tell me if I'm making progress. But the moment that fades away is when you change your identity of yourself. You stop thinking of yourself as someone who is trying to make progress, as someone who is trying to get into shape, as someone who is trying to improve their lives. Once you actually start to look at yourself as someone who is that person, who is a person that goes to the gym, who is someone that improves their lives, that's when the gym will become easier. Once I stopped relying on my emotions, it inspired me to actually look at what I was doing, to look at my situation and focus on the things that I could control. Was I going hard in the gym? Was I eating the correct things? And I stopped internalizing everything I saw in the mirror and associating it with the person that I was, because I knew the plan that I had for myself. And I changed my identity to stop being that skinny guy who can't build muscle. And I actually thought to myself, I am the guy that goes to the gym consistently, who is able to build muscle and will inspire the people around me. And that mindset shift prevented me from relying on motivation. And what that mindset shift actually did was give me more motivation, because I stopped relying on motivation. It sounds funny, but it's true. When you stop relying on motivation, you will become more motivated, because you become the guy that trains no matter what. It becomes routine. It's like brushing your teeth. It's just part of your day. And when you build that identity of someone that trains no matter what, it becomes the same like brushing your teeth. It's just part of who you are. You stop having to force yourself to actually push harder in the gym, because you are just the person who does those things. Not because you're forcing yourself, but it's because it's part of you. And the moment you actually change that mindset of yourself, you stop overthinking. You stop thinking about what other people will say, and you start just doing the actions without focusing on your emotions. And by doing those actions, just doing it, and actually focusing on what you are doing, you will be able to make so much more progress, because you are not an emotional person anymore. You are someone that does the actions. You are an actionable person. So if there's one thing I want you to start doing after watching this video, is to change the way you see yourself. Stop seeing yourself as someone who is trying to become more consistent. Stop seeing yourself as someone who is trying to lose weight, and actually reframe your identity and build the identity of someone who is losing weight, who is improving their lives. Because once you change that mindset of yourself, it's funny how things will change and how you will actually do the actions of someone that is losing weight, that is improving their lives. And that same thing happened to me. And I want that same thing to happen to you as well. And that's why I make these videos, so that I can help you improve on your journey and actually make the gym process much easier for yourself. So change the way you see yourself. See yourself as someone who is improving. See yourself as someone who is making progress in the gym. And once you do that, all your actions will start falling into place and everything will start to change. You become the person you want to be by pushing through the times you want to quit.